Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Chumps to Champions, my Chumps City FM15 career. Today it's another double live com. We're taking on Aldershot and Braintree in the league. As you'll see on the screen, things have really improved for us. We lost 5-1 in the last video and won 1-0 as well. But we were mid-table and look at us now, we're 6th. So obviously I've done something right since the last episode. I'll show you what's been going on in the last few games. We've actually only lost one game in the last 6. After that win against Dartford, we went on to beat Leamington 1-0 at home, and then we beat Altrincham 1-0 at home, and then we beat Kidderminster 1-0 away from home. Amazing, 4 clean sheets in a row as well. Not many goals, we've still got a minus goal difference because of those heavy defeats, those 3 heavy defeats so far. We then lost 2-1 against Woking, but mainly because we had 2 players sent off. We were unable to get back into that game. But then a good 3-1 win against AFC Fylde just now. Goals from Adow, 2 goals from Adow and Harry Lewis as well. So it's going spectacularly well. I can't believe it. I'm predicted to finish bottom, but I'm up to 6th in the table at the moment, just outside the playoffs on goal difference. Unbelievable start to the season apart from 3 heavy defeats. So basically my tactics are working well. The 4-4-2 is working well away from home, and the 3-5-2 got there in the end. That's working well at home. They're both pretty solid. I've got the most clean sheets in the league. Tom Lovelock has 7 clean sheets, despite the fact he's conceded 16 goals in the other 5 games. We're either very bad at the back or very solid. It's quite strange. So anyway, today we are taking on Aldershot, the mighty Aldershot, away from home. So I'm using my 4-4-2. They are mid-table. And then we've got Braintree, who are currently in the relegation zone. So yeah, it should be an exciting couple of games. We'll just have a quick look at the squad, what's been happening, who's got the best stats, etc. So goals wise, top scorer is Alex Adow, still again at the top of the charts for me. 8 goals in 10 games for him, that's very impressive. And Harry Lewis is second with 5 goals in 12 games. The only other player to score this season is Palmer Samuels, who came off the bench to get a goal. That is strange, look at that. No other players scored for me. Really quite bizarre. Assists wise, Lewis, Chiodini and my new sign-in, my loan sign-in from Plymouth, LeConte, with 3 assists. He's been really good. He's got a very good average rating, 7.42. He's been putting some good passes into my front too. I think basically whoever plays in this attacking playmaker role gets good average ratings. Shakes has now moved out wide and isn't performing quite as well in that position. He was good there, but those two who can sort of alternate in that central role, I do suffer from fatigue. Players do get tired because there's a lot of games in this division, and also they are mainly part-time players, meaning they're not training full-time and will get tired a bit easier. Natural fitness isn't quite as high usually. So this is the team I've gone with to face Aldershot. We've gone with Adai and Lewis up front. Those two are the only 2 scoring for me, so it makes sense to stick with them up front. Hall, Sawyer, LeConte and Shakes in midfield. Hall hasn't really done much, but Chiodini is going to be playing left back today, with Mambo and McNaughton at centre back because Haynes is injured, and Girdlestone at right back. On the bench, Freund, Lane, Hughes, Tombides and Palmer Samuels. I've got plenty of choice up front. I've got Palmer Samuels, John Sands. Toomey's now injured again. I don't know how long for. 2 to 3 months. That was just a waste of money signing him. £400 a week, just obviously on a free, but still he's costing a lot per week. Don't know why I signed him. It's the 3rd time I've said that. Joe Ward as well as an option, and Gregory's still an option as well in the team on a play-as-you-play contract type thing. So is Joe Ward actually, he's on that style thing as well. So I've got options up front if need be. John Sands hasn't done anything in his 4 sub appearances, so that's why I've gone with Palmer Samuels on the bench. He's got 1 goal, hoping he can improve. Hoping I can sign, if Adai continues to be brilliant for me, then I might as well try and sign him permanently at the end of the season when his contract runs out at Kinstonian. It's strange that they're loaning him out because he's a very good player, and he scored 8 goals in the conference already. It proves that he's a good player. Let's see what we can do then. Against Aldershot, we can go up into the playoff zone with a win probably if results go our way. But Aldershot, they're going to be tough. They're playing a 4-3-3. similar to some sort of tactic I've played in the past. West Ham, I think. I mark those guys. It's hard to know what to do against 3 strikers. I don't know if they've done this thinking I'm going to be playing my 3 at the back tactic, but obviously I'm not. Let's just see what we can do. I don't think I've played against a 4-3-3 team yet. Let's give a bit of confidence to the midfield. I'm going to stick with this. It's 4-4-2. It's my defensive away tactic. It's helped us to a couple of 1-0 victories lately. Oh, a die's through already early on. Oh, and he should have probably have scored there. That was a chance. It was a clear-cut chance for a die. I'll let him off because he's been very good lately, but that might be our only opportunity of the game. You never know. And they have taken the lead. So, yep, we've been punished for that. We've been punished for missing that opportunity. And Aldershot have taken the lead already, which means I can't really waste time now. We've still stayed disciplined and in a defensive tactic, but I will look to change things up. Although we've got an opportunity here. Sawyer blocked off. Back to Lewis. He's hit it from a long way out. I don't know why Lewis dropped back so far actually. He's a striker, dropping all the way back. But we're still on the ball here. Shakes. Girdlestone over the top. Lewis, can he reach it? He can't. Smith, the keeper, picks it up. The highlight's not over though. Have we got another chance here? Mambo charges forward but loses the ball poorly. And here they go. It's going to be 2, surely. It is. We're losing 2-0 away from home. This is disappointing. It's been very solid lately and now we've suddenly just capitulated. That I'm not really sure what Lovelock was doing. It was quite funny. Can they make it 3 here early on? And they have. Ah! You're going to see me get thrashed again. These videos aren't good. I shouldn't record any games because I keep getting thrashed. How am I going to turn this around? Maybe I should go back to... Maybe I should try the other tactic. This one's not working, so let's try the other one. Simple. Although I don't... Oh yeah, I do have Girdlestone on the pitch, so Girdlestone can play... Let's sort this out. Girdlestone can go there. Sawyer can go into the middle. He's already picked up a red card this season, standard. Let's put them around. We're going to... Yeah, try this. Going to go a bit more attacking though. See what we can do. We're 3-0 down. It's a very disappointing game. Like I said though, I'm likely to get thrashed at points this season because of who I am. Here goes Lewis though, it's blocked off. We've had a couple of opportunities. We've had 2 clear-cut chances, once again more than the opposition. Lewis gets to that, but it's saved by Smith. I'm grinding out results and then getting thrashed. It's quite an interesting mix. We're down to -5 goal difference with this. Hopefully we can beat Braintree though. An Essex derby just up the road. Where is the passion? LeConte not having a good game at all today, so I'm going to put Shakes into the middle and move Tom Bides over to the right hand side and see if that makes a difference. The defence have been awful. 4-4-2 just didn't work against this team. I guess it's hard to know what's going to work, but I assumed it was going well. I thought the combination of the 2 tactics, away and home, were working well. Sawyer's got injured. I'm going to bring Mark Hughes on for him then. Callum Hall's not having a good game on that left hand side at all. Here they go again. Is this going to be 4? I think it will be. It's a brilliant save, but they've put it in on the rebound. It's 4-0. Certain teams we just completely capitulate against. It's rather strange. We won't drop deeper. Maybe that's a problem today. Can we get a consolation, please? Lewis hits it. It's a good save. We've had some opportunities again. Smith's made a couple good saves. We've missed a couple of clear-cut chances. Giardini whips the corner in. It's headed away. Back to Hughes. Shakes. Oh no. You've seen me get thrashed a couple times now. Shakes has got injured. I guess it's time. We'd better bring Ryan Lane on, I guess. Just going to go counter. We've lost this game. Comfortably so. Let's not lose by more than 4. We haven't lost by more than 4 this season. We're still in 7th place on 22 points, but with a -6 goal difference. It's just hilarious, really. Can we get a consolation goal? Come on. Let's get something. Adal scores. He scored another goal. 9 goals and 11 for him. He's been insane. Great play. Well worked. It was into Lane, who knocked it back to Lewis, who gets another assist. It's a lovely ball into Adai. That partnership's working well up front. It's a shame when defence just decides to collapse from time to time. Oh, they're going to get another? Not 5. Come on. That'd be harsh. Ah, well done, Mambo. Probably should have cleared it to Harry Lewis rather than just no one there. But never mind. It was once again an equal game, 50-50 possession. They only had a couple more shots and the same number of clear-cut chances. We just didn't take our chances, and they took a couple more chances than you'd have expected them to. I'm going to say we weren't good enough, because we weren't. The defence were awful. We go into the Braintree game in 8th place. 7 wins, 1 draw, 5 defeats. So Dow has won 3rd place in Young Player of the Month. Good for him. Deserves it, I think. 5 goals in 7 games. I don't know why he's behind. I suppose Jack Rudge has got very good average rating there. And I've won 3rd place in September Manager of the Month. That's fantastic. I look happy there, don't I? Well, this is interesting. Bristol Rovers have offered me a job interview. Obviously, I'm not going to go. This is a one team save where I'm sticking with Chumps City, but it's interesting that I've been offered a job already. It is a Vanarama Conference side, and it's Bristol Rovers who are obviously one of the bigger teams in this division. They went up last season in real life, but not on the game. They're down in 20th. I'm obviously going to decline the interview, but I thought I'd let you know about that. This is what the board think of me at the moment. They are happy obviously with last season's performance. They're happy that I'm performing well in the Vanarama Conference this season. Slightly concerned with the signing of Ryan Lane, who's only on loan from Plymouth. I'm not sure why they're concerned about that. He's not played very well, of course, but still, nothing hugely to be concerned about, in my opinion. Just had an incredibly long pre-match press conference. You don't usually get these, even at conference level, but because it's a local Essex derby, that's why I think they decided to have a long old chat with me. Here we are then, it's game day, away against Braintree just up the road. Let's see what we can do then. They've got Alan Devonshire in charge still, West Ham legend. He's done very well with Braintree over the last few years, although they are towards the bottom of the table, of course, in this season. So Shakes is injured. I don't know how long for. Let's quickly check. 2 weeks, which is a bit of a blow, but Tom Byers can come into the team. For him, we're going to go with the 4-4-2 again, give it another crack. See how it does. I'm going to put Kinnear on the bench. Hughes can come out. We'll put someone else in. We'll put Sands on the bench actually today. Mark Haynes is back, but he's not really fit enough. So I'm going to go with McNaughton and Mambo at centre-back once again. It didn't work in the last game, as you know. I don't need to play left midfield because no one's really working there. Tempted to just play Joe Ward or someone who can't really play there, but just give him a go. See how he does. Let's see how he does. Let's put him on the left. I know he can't play there at all, but I'm going to try him out there and see what happens. Perhaps I'm rotating the squad a bit too much, but I think that's what you have to do at this level. And I've always been known, or not really known by anyone, but I've always thought of myself as quite good at rotating players around. Last season, I pretty much kept with the same squad, didn't I? But generally, on a lot of Football Manager saves, I do like to rotate quite a lot. I didn't really have the option to rotate much last season because of a small squad. With Nottingham Forest as well, my nurturing Nottingham save, I don't really rotate the team that often because I like to stick with the team that just does really well. But this season I've got a good sized squad. I need to rotate to keep players fresh, especially when players perhaps aren't in form as well. You might as well rotate them to see if something else works. I'm not going to... Actually, what should we do anything? We're not going to waste time today. We want to try and get a win. But I'm going to stick with this tactic against Braintree with a 4-4-2 defensive and see what we can do. Be nice to get a win, because you missed me win those 4 games in a row. You saw me at the start of that, beat Dartford of course in the last video. We're going to keep in with the theme of getting thrashed in one game and then winning the next. Let's see. They're on the attack here early on. And they've taken the lead. It's not a good start for us at all. I'm going to push on and go a bit more attacking, I think. Because we've got off to bad starts in both games now. Disappointing. The defence just dropped off and didn't do anything. This is a corner. Tom Bides whips it in. It's a long way over, but that was quite poor really, because now they're on the counter. They're going to make it 2. It's well wide. We get lucky there because they hit us on the counter. This is a chance from a throw-in. Lewis into Tom Bides. Oh, that was a chance. It was a good block. Got 2 players going short there for some reason. I don't know what's happening there. It's been all us in the last couple of minutes, but now they're on the ball. Sawyer, don't be a red. Don't be a red. Oh my days. Sawyer, what are you on? Oh dear. And now Ward just can't play there. I'm going to have to take him off. We're going to bring on Kinnear. I can't... That's his 2nd red card already this season. Ridiculous. Just puts me on the back foot, doesn't it? Looks like we're going to lose a 2nd game in a row and probably return to where we belong in the table. Maybe those 5 wins in 6 games was just an illusion. Nadal not having a good game either. I'm going to go route 1 and pump it. I think that's the best way to do it. I'm going to get rid of that. We don't have any wingers to play wider really. Oh well, let's see what we can do in the second half with 10 men. We're 1-0 down. Too many red cards. Sorry, his 2nd red card of the season already. Ridiculous. Looks like we're going to lose this Essex derby against Braintree unless something drastic happens now. And we're able to turn this around. Chiodini, what is he doing? What is he doing? What a save from Lovelock, 1-on-1. He pulls off some incredible saves sometimes. Corner to them, whipped in, and it's 2-0. Ah! Sawyer has let me down again. I don't think there's any way back into this for us, guys. Adai not having a good game, so I'm going to bring on Palmer Samuels. And I'm going to play him as the deep lying forward, and I'm going to play Lewis as a poacher actually. Just push them on for both of them forwards, see what happens. There we go. Disappointing 2 games for us here. After so much promise over the last few games. But to be fair, I can't be too unhappy with the guys. We've done really well to get up to mid-table. And it's 3. What is happening? 2 complete thrashings. It's not a good day. It's not a good episode. Please hit that like button to sympathise with me, guys. Show some empathy. It happens, doesn't it? You have a good run and then you just flop. And with 10 men, we've been up against it, and it's Lovelock holds on to that one. Just about. I think it's damage limitation now. Damage limitation. Into Lewis. Be nice if we could get a consolation goal again. Here goes Palmer Samuels. Oh, he's through. And he scores. I think it's too little too late now. We might as well just keep pumping it up like that, I guess. If we can get another here, we're back in this with... But no, it's headed away. Well done, Mambo, but they're through. Uh-oh, it's going to be 4. Whipped in. Where's the defenders? Oh, it was an incredible first save, and then it's 4-1. They've punished us for scoring against them. Another 4-1. -8 goal difference. Same as Lincoln, actually. Oh, Palmer Samuel should have scored. That was a chance. They've had 5 clear-cut chances today. We've had 2. They have been all over us. The 4-4-2 just isn't working. I know we've gone down to 10 men, so it's hard to really tell. But 2 4-1 defeats today. Not good at all. Not good at all. Not happy with Sawyer. Ah, damn it. That does not look good. 2 4-1 away defeats. We've been thrashed 5 times this season. We've got Forest Green, Lincoln and Chester next, and I think I will show the FA Cup 4 qualifying round to whoever we play, because that's a chance to get into the first round proper. Next 3 games we have to try and get as many points as possible to just keep hold of... We're only 3 points off the playoffs, and we are 9 points above the relegation zone. Braintree, that is a poor defeat considering where Braintree are. Adai is on the top scorer list, which is good. Lovelock still joint most clean sheets, despite the fact we've conceded 24 goals this season, which is the joint third highest, I think. God, useless. Useless. We need to get more players scoring as well, because we've only had 3 players score goals. It's ridiculous. Never mind. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like button despite a couple of poor defeats in this episode. I will see you in the next episode where we'll be playing in the FA Cup.